Hello Z fam, this is Jay Tang, Journal Certified Master. Today I'm going to show you how to remove dip nails. Do you know dip nails? Now you can dip your nails with Journal acrylic powder, Z-Blend or Dip and Duo. Do you know what this is? This is the cup, so you can pour acetone in here to soak the client's nails. So I have figured out the best way to remove dip powder. The quickest way, not the best way, but the quickest way for me is I am going to start filing off, like remove about 90% of the products on one hand first, and then I'm going to have this hand soak into this cup filled with little acetone, not much. You don't have to feel all the way up here. You just feel just a little bit, because once the finger dip inside of the cup, the acetone will raise up and it just fit enough around the, up to the cuticle area. And then while waiting for this hand to be soaked, you can actually file the other hand. And then once you're done file the other hand, this hand should be done and ready to go for you to remove whatever extra. Another way to remove is to wrap all the fingernails with acetone and foil. So either way, today I'm going to show you this way, the soaking way. Maybe it might save you some time, and in case you don't have the foil, run out of foil at work, you can always use this method. Okay, some people actually have the acetone in here and have a bowl of hot water underneath or warm water, and then they place this cup inside of the hot water or warm water to speed up the removal process. So I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so we have a little situation right here. This client had a very beautiful dip set of nails, but according to her story, her husband and her got into an argument and she couldn't say much. So she got really mad and she bit up all her nails. And I'm like, no girl, you gotta come in and let me remove the nails for you. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to use this bit right here. This is Volcano, right? I forgot the name. As you can see, she already bit off this nail. So there are 4 more nails left. I'm gonna run the speed of the e-file machine up to 20 RPM, 20,000 RPM, not 20 RPM. Okay. Make sure that you don't have to use a lot of pressure on the handle, e-file handle. And the surface needs to be smooth every stroke that you file. Okay, so I'm going to file about 90% of the product, leave a very thin layer of products on top of her natural nails. Remove the nails, nail removal, nail enhancement removal in general is not hard at all. It doesn't take that long if you know how to utilize your e-file machine and use a little acetone to speed up the process. It's actually very simple. The only thing that I hate is just it's very messy. So if you have any dust vacuum cleaner on right underneath, that will help a lot for you to not inhale any of these particles in your lungs. Over time, it's bad. It's just as bad as smoking, I guess. So I'm using the speed 20,000 RPM from the e-file machine to remove 90% of the product on top of the natural nails right now. So as you can see, you can recommend your clients, I know sometimes you have clients that just come in for once in a lifetime kind of nail service, but you should recommend them to come back whenever they feel like they don't want to have the nail extension on their hands anymore. You should recommend them to come back and have a proper removal. That way you can actually make money, even though they don't get the service done anymore. Maybe you can upsell them into a gel manicure service instead of just now, like put in an extension for her. There's always way to make money It's really up to you. So I'm going to use some acetone. I'm going to pour it into this little hole, 5 of it. Okay, I'm going to pour just a little bit of each hole. As you see, I'm using this technique, using a stick, which is the little pipe inside of the acetone bottle to be the guide for the acetone to not spill out. So no spill anything. Maybe a little bit, I like, but yeah, it's not as much. Okay, I'm going to have her, the client, place her finger. That one, there's nothing into the acetone. As you can see, you pour a little bit, but as soon as she places her finger inside, the acetone raises a little bit. Okay, I'm going to remove this hand now. I'm going to thin down the same thing. Remove 90% of the products on top of her natural nails for the other hand. By the time I'm done, this one placed all the way down. Yeah. And her pinky is a little short, so it's gonna go up on its own. Okay, so I'm going to remove the product on this hand. Again, like I said, you can always use a bowl of hot water and place that little black tray of acetone inside of the hot water to speed up the removal process. There are a couple very effective ways to remove, but you know, whichever way works best for you, then you should use it. The purpose is to remove the nail enhancement completely off without hurting or damaging your client's natural nails, right? So that's the purpose. That's what the goal is, to remove the product without hurting or damaging the natural nail or the client. How many of you are doing the removal process using this technique right here, soaking in a bowl of acetone? You can put number 1 if you are using the soaking in a bowl technique, and you can drop number 2 in the comment box if you are using a foil cotton to wrap acetone around the fingertips. I usually before we carry this black tray. I actually use a lot of foil and cotton, but I found a better way for me. Just filing one hand first and then soaking that hand. While waiting for that hand to be soaked, I file the other hand, and I find that it works better for me and it's more efficient with the time. If you run the machine at a high speed, you won't produce any heat on the nail surface. And if you are afraid of using e-file, maybe you should use hand file instead, because with e-file you have to run it fast if you want to remove product in bulk. If you use very low speed to remove the product, the client's finger gonna feel the heat, the burning sensation, and it might cause damage to the natural nail too, even though you're not filing on, like directly on the natural nail surface. So all you do is just speed up the e-file machine and just have a very light stroke movement on the nail surface. The product should be, removed with the speed of the e-file and the bit, not by pressure. Okay, so the surface is supposed to be smooth when you're done removing 90% of the product on the natural nail surface. And you can actually have her switch hand, and you can remove the leftover product on the other hand. So dip is a little bit easier to remove. I don't know if you ever compare dip removal and acrylic powder removal. Dip is just melted off the natural nails, and the acrylic is like flaky. It flakes off when you remove acrylic nails. As you can see with dip, you can actually just wiggle and it just melted right off. And you can actually have some acetone on the lint-free wipe or the paper towel to rub it off. If not, you can always place it back into the acetone, no problem at all. As you can see, it's very easy. It's like that, right? And then you just wipe it off and it's just completely off. It's so easy. I find dip is easier to remove compared to acrylic powder, right? And it doesn't really damage the natural nails at all. As you can see there, before I use a lint-free wipe to wipe it off, there was still a little bit of product on it, but once I wipe it off, then it's gone. So as you can see, it's pretty much off. Everything is off. Pretty cool, right? If you like this technique, just drop your comment below, and if you want to see any more content on Zeno Facebook page, also drop your comment in the comment box so I know which content to create and you know, which content you want to see. What's the next product that you want to see me go live with, and let me know. So it's pretty easy, right? Even though it's just, I just soaked this hand for about a minute, but let's see how's the process. I know I'm supposed to let it soak a little longer, but it works. I still be able to remove some of the products even though it has been soaked only for a minute. Not bad. Not bad at all. Pretty cool. It's almost gone. Of course, you probably should use a paper towel because yeah, you have more surface, more room to remove the product instead of using all these lint-free wipes. Okay, it's not bad, right? I'm gonna have her soak for another minute and it should be done. All right, let me know what you think about this removal process. Okay, I'm going to have her soak for another minute on this hand because some of these, you know why it's still stuck here? Because her pinky is pretty short. By the time she's soaking there, this pinky is still hanging. That's the reason why there's some left over on the pinky. It's pretty cool. I like it. So just wait and see. Alright, and we do sell this tray, and in the description from this live there is a link to our website, and you can go to the website and you can purchase this product or any product that you see on the website that or we're using. If you have any question about any product or technique, just drop your comment in the comment box, and we will respond back to you shortly. Alright, let's move this one to the other side. Okay, have this one. Make sure the pinky, yeah, and this one too. Yeah, yep. Okay, I'm gonna wipe it once again. As you can see, it's all gone. Pretty quick, huh? That's pretty much 2 minutes of soaking time. As you can see, filing, removing the product with e-file has actually helped speed up the removal process. Didn't soak this finger in, huh? That's why. Yeah, she forgot to soak the thumb too, I think. But yeah, everything else is gone. Pretty much all gone, and her nails are still healthy and all that. Okay, let's see on this side. Gonna rub a little bit. Okay, all done. All right, pretty cool, huh? All right, all done. Now it's ready. All the nails ready for you to reapply with whatever products, and it depends on the clients that they choose. I hope this video helps you to find another way to remove the nail enhancement, especially the dip powder, faster. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye now.